Yes, guys, this is returning to some more of the Eclipse and Puppet Show. This episode's called Eclipse Can't Make Friends in VR Chat. Dang. I mean, everyone's gotta treat Eclipse with some respect. Because, well, weren't for Eclipse, some of the things wouldn't be happening. You know, who else would be studying the star power? NFC. I mean, he's like the Albert Einstein of the animatronics. Also, I forgot to mention this in my previous video, but I like the thumbnail. Puppet Bleep! It's like the, traditional Monty Play. Of course, Eclipse would be laughing. Because, that's Eclipse for you. I mean, I just like how pissed off Eclipse looks in this stuff. He's like, ugh, I don't have to deal with you guys. That is pretty much how Eclipse acts. Like I said before, he acts like a teenager. Am I wrong? He just acts like a teenager going through their emo phase. Anyways, let's get into this episode before, I ran Mulan for like 2 hours, so let's get into this. Of course, there's an Of course.
I'm gonna have an awkward conversation with Puppet if I get in there. And this software is incredibly important. We'll keep track of those who are not here legally. Should notify us too if there's anybody.
Oh yeah, by the way, before I go any further, the whole thing about that Kyoko thing and Moon and like the Jonathan thing. Yeah, one of you guys told me that it was like the kid that wasn't afraid of Moon. And when I was like scrolling through the comment section a little bit, I found out in the video where Moon mentioned it was, I forget exactly what episode it's called, but it was like where they were going through like Moon's memories or something. Yeah, like apparently Jonathan had like an abusive father and Moon wanted to kill Jonathan's dad, but also ended up slipping up and killing Jonathan as well. Yeah. Because, I mean, I forget some characters exist, but sometimes I almost forget. Like Solar Flare, sometimes I forget that he even existed. Just because he was such a bland character. But then again, I also remember at the end of the day, so. But yeah. Oh wait, but then again, also, sorry, pausing again. Because I think didn't Moonrise in this, universe, didn't he mention the name Jonathan? I think he did. So.
What's wrong with that disco? You know what? I really don't care about it. Whatever. Just walk in, install it, and walk out. Don't need to tell them too much, anyways.
I was gonna say, come play in here. Puppet! Puppet! You had one job. That was to watch the security footage. No wonder why all these disappearances keep happening. It's because you keep sleeping on the job.
Makes it easier for me. Let's see. Install that.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Oh, I was probably gonna wake up.
Notify us if there's people not on the scheduled list for today.
Cool.
Good. That's all I needed to do.
I'm just gonna wake up, I just know it.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. That's kind of like a reference of a joke that Sunmin made. He's like, wake up. I can't really clap. I'm holding. You know, I was just snapping my fingers as, you know, that's up to Steve. Like, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Apparently that's a reference to like a song or something.
Wake up. Huh? I missed something?
Probably.
Miss something? Don't tell me, I just... Is there anything happening? Nothing's happened. Hell, Puppet, it looks like you've been here all night. Yeah.
Is that why you fell asleep? Because you're so bored?
You mind telling me what exactly happened to you? How do you mean what happened to... I don't know. I've never seen you sleep before. How do you want...
I mean, Eclipse, we've seen you sleep before, so I'm not really surprised.
Exactly are you hoping to accomplish with you staying up here all the time? I don't know. Finding something? Finding anything what? Besides nothing? Monty's camera's broken. Can you freaking fix it for me? Monty's camera never works. I'll fix it myself. Yeah, don't. Yeah, okay, sure. I don't need you to fix it. It's fine. Just a goddamn camera. New wires, come on. You know, the more you do this, the more worse it's going to be, right? And when the time comes, we actually do need to watch the cameras. You're gonna miss it. I miss it. Oh, you finished? Huh.
Yeah.
Welcome to the star. The disco ball. You're not hearing a single thing I'm saying, are you? Not really, no. So focused on your own world, you can't even see what you're doing to yourself.
I mean, I kind of do get why sometimes I would ignore Eclipse. Because Eclipse straight up acts like an a-hole all the time. But not all the time, but like sometimes, you know. But, honestly, I think I would like to make friends with Eclipse, you know? Give him a big hug, and I'll squeeze him so hard that his back will break. I'm joking. But I mean, okay, if I were to meet Eclipse, he would just sort of, like, laugh at me, like, call me inferior, which, yeah, I kind of would be inferior to him. And you guys are gonna be like, Mike, you're not inferior. But, look at me, I'm flesh, he's made of pure metal. So technically, I am inferior to him. And he's, like, superior to me. And he's, like, way smarter than me. Like, I mean, I know I'm, like, smart in, like, some ways. But he's, like 10 times smarter.
Yep. Mm-hmm. How's Foxy? Fine. Let's see. He's fine. You sure? He's not doing great after the whole seeing a dead kid thing, but yeah, there's that.
Oh, yeah.
Had to work through that somehow. Dying. Not dead. But still.
I mean, could you just, like, rip that from his, like, memory or something? I mean, maybe when he, like, grows up, maybe he'll, like, forget it, maybe. But I'm not sure. Sometimes trauma can stick with you. Sometimes it doesn't.
Did you have to be pedantic about that? Perhaps a little. Okay. But maybe what I'm trying to get out to you is that if you keep doing this, you're going to slip up. You need to rest. I'm not going to slip up. You're not going to slip up. So, you mean to tell me that you sleeping up there wasn't a slip up? Because it looked certain to me that it was. Why do you care anyway? Because we have a killer in here. You gotta know your own damn limits.
True. I think Eclipse is, like, starting to grow a little bit soft to kids, you know? I mean, sure, Eclipse might have a temper, but I think, like, don't most of us do? But, like, we might be, like, nice, but, like, sometimes we can be a little bit, snippy. lose our temper sometimes. I can lose my temper sometimes, but I try to keep my temper under control. I mean, it's like medium level for me. It's like not like the easiest thing in the world, but it's also not the hardest. You know? I don't just like straight up like scream at the camera all the time or at TV.
It happens on Fridays, so it's Tuesday, so I'm fine.
So, what's the point of you even being up there?
True.
Right now.
What's am I gonna do? What's am I gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps set up more cameras, traps. Perhaps maybe hang out with your boy toy.
Boy toy. I don't think I've ever heard Eclipse say boy toy.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps set up more cameras, traps. Perhaps maybe hang out with your boy toy.
Boy toy.
Sure. Freaking mob bots. Oh, God.
Which is it then?
What do you mean?
Which is it?
What, hang out, do something else? I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna watch the goddamn cameras like I always fucking do.
You know, I did the
I'll
same
be fine.
thing when I was like you. Powerful.
I'm not powerful.
But you were powerful.
True.
And what's your point?
I went mad.
Yeah.
You're not
I'm
helping
trying to
anything.
apply your experiences to everybody else. I really appreciate that if you just stop doing that.
Oh, screw you, Puppet. Screw you.
Alright then, you know what? If you want to go up there and completely ignore everybody that you love and that loves you, be my guest.
Well, Eclipse, you kind of do the same thing. But still.
Fine.
He's trying to pin it on FC. If it's Vincent, he's trying to pin it on FC. It's not gonna happen.
Vincent is an idiot.
Kinda.
Really?
He's some rookie cop who's trying to fuck
Did you
score
make
some.
2?
Perhaps they
Whatever,
do.
it's fine. Good. Good for them. Fantastic. Wonderful, in fact. So what, I'm just like,
I mean, the reason why I said screw you, Puppet, is because, well, if someone told you, like, hey, I kind of was like you at one point. You know, or wait, is that how it goes? Or, like, when someone shares, like, their experiences, some people just, like, shove them away, but, like, sometimes having someone else's experience, if you know what I'm saying, can actually help you. If someone tells you their experience, it can, like, help you to, like, know, like, what's to come, or, like, what to maybe expect. But some people don't follow that, and bad things end up happening to them. You know? Sad truth. It's sad, but it's true.
go back to the room and sleep.
Maybe with somebody that actually will care about you a bit more than yourself.
Oops. I need to look over all the footage. You know how many cameras are in this place on any given day?
358.
Oh, wow.
How many hours there are to look through?
58? How did you count that many? Wow. You just said that quickly.
To look over all the footage. You know how many cameras are in this place on any given day?
358.
How many hours there are to look through?
Approximately 18,000.
Oh, wow. 18,000. Wow. Wow, Eclipse is, like, really smart. He's, like, smarter than everyone thinks. I mean, us fans know he's, like, super smart. But the character's, like, saying, like, whatever.
I'm watching to do. So I might get back to it.
I mean, you're the one that literally fell asleep, Puppet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to watch this time. Go on. Do whatever you want.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I'll leave you alone. I won't even get in your way. Go on. Show me this process of yours.
I sit there, I turn the footage on for like 4 or 5 different cameras at once, and I put them on 3 times speed and I watch. So I see movement somewhere that it shouldn't be, if there even is. And if there's not, I check for loops.
Eclipse,
All I wanted to know,
Fire.
was there more to it?
Oh, no, I just, installed something into the cameras to try and make your life a little easier, but sure.
What did you install?
Fazbear uses a list. Names, photos, identities, that sort of thing. If you're not on it, you're supposed to be out.
Admissions, I'm assuming, helps with that by giving people passes and stuff.
Typically, the only people that can scan faces like that are the animatronics. I thought that was a stupid idea.
No, the cameras can do it too.
Yes. It's like we're living in China.
So, no,
It's like we're living in China. No, Eclipse, you're living in the United States. At least I think. That is like where Utah is, like United States. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Or, I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Utah. Okay, yeah, it's a U.S. state. Yep. It's the state. Yep. I was right. Clips, you're living in the United States, not China. You're living in America, not Asia.
Out of the animatronics. I thought that was a stupid idea.
no, the cameras can do it too.
Yes. It's like we're living in China.
So I can just put that on, play it, and it'll tell me if someone shouldn't be somewhere.
Should it?
Okay,
Yes.
I'll play it. 16 times speed should get through an hour and minutes. You know what? I'll even go faster than that. In a minute from now, it'll scan the entirety of the footage from 5 different cameras.
Alright.
Cool.
That only means that they're not supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
You still want to stay, don't you?
Why the hell wouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps.
Why do you suddenly care?
Care? I'm trying to say that for you to be in your best tip-top shape, you need to rest.
Yeah.
You're the only one that's working yourself into the ground.
Yeah, that is kind of true. Besides Eclipse, I mean, well, Eclipse is kind of working himself. Not like exactly, not like Moon or like, yeah. Well, I was gonna say Nexus, but no. More so Moon. Moon was like the one that really worked himself to the ground pretty much, you know. I mean, at least Eclipse rests, you know. Except he does have nightmares, which is definitely not pleasant. I would rather have nightmares than not rest, honestly. You know? I don't think I've had, like, any nightmares, like, recently, knock on wood, so. I mean, there's no wood around me. There's only, like, I don't know.
That is going to destroy you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You
don't care
don't
about it.
care.
Nobody that isn't supposed to be there isn't there. I'll run it again. There's nobody that isn't supposed to be there. It's in anywhere else in this place. That was in 4 different cameras.
That
I'll run it
narrows
again.
down the list then, doesn't it?
Yeah, there was somebody that was in here. We kind of already assumed that though, didn't we?
Legally, we may have a couple names.
Yeah. Tell me Vincent. Go ahead and tell him that, see what he says.
What?
That nobody who was here illegally is the one behind the killings. That they are here and the Pizzaplex
Do we
views them
have
as
their
a
names?
valid visitor or employee.
I mean, we do have a few suspects, but they're not really concrete. There's no, like, concrete evidence, though. The only thing close that we have is, like, FC, or, like, Vincent. Like, so far for, like, suspects, because, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if FC did kill a kid, like, maybe he was, like, under, like, some kind of, like, control or something. Because it seems like they know around the place a little bit much, and they can get into vents. So, I mean, that is, like, we do have some like we have some kind of like evidence that it could be FC. Like I said, I'm not saying it is FC, but it's like, you know, like a puzzle. Like we gotta find out like what fits what, or you know. Yeah, it is kind of like Clue, to be honest. Yes, I'm saying Clue. I don't say Cluedo. I'm pretty sure Clue is American, right? And Cluedo's like, what, British?
What?
And we have their name.
No.
It's in our systems already then. Just have to look through it a bit more.
They didn't find who it was.
Yet.
Because the cameras can't scan something they don't see.
Suppose you're right in that regard.
True, but...
Doesn't matter. If they're even here illegally, they could...
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that is kind of a good point. Like, the cameras can't pick up something that isn't there. Well, maybe, like, one of them can't, but, like, some of the others possibly could. You know? Like, maybe, like, had, like, a secret camera. Something they can't access at all.
Welcome to...
Hold on, oh, I know that. This is... there we go. There we go.
Could just wipe the camera footage and we wouldn't even know.
True.
Unless you use the live feed.
Yeah, the live feed gets looped. Or did you forget that? When the cameras get turned off.
You know.
They can't even do anything. The new ones that we installed secretly, they'll work.
You know what? Me for helping then.
And I said that. I said thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure. Whatever,
I
Bob.
messed up when I was looking for everyone's body and I found something and I found it. I asked Son to help me find it because he was the only one FC could find. I didn't want FC to find it himself. He shut off. He doesn't want to talk about it at all. Some things are messing with. He can't handle it.
I don't care.
Doubt that.
Oh, so... What, you want me to talk to them about it?
I don't know if you want to, and I'm just telling you that Son is feeling
Be a good little lapdog for you?
He shuts down and goes into moon mode whenever he even has a mention of the word Evelyn or anything about her at all.
I have like arson.
And?
Oh, you should know. Just don't mention it around him, I guess. I don't know. Let him work through it on his own time. I messed up that way too. I always freaking mess up in this goddamn universe. I'm gonna go.
For you, then.
See you around. What?
I'm gonna give you
Actually,
30 minutes.
here's my question. What is the connection between Sons and Evelyns? There must be some kind of connection. You know, if Son felt like really bad about killing Evelyn, I mean, he also did feel bad about killing other kids, but he felt like so horrible, like really, really horrible about killing Evelyn. You know, and now Soul is deeply upset when Eclipse or anyone mentions Evelyn. Maybe it's something to do with like the creator, maybe.
Here. And if you're not out of here, I'm gonna delete all the footage.
Don't you dare.
Would that work out for you, Pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Don't. Just. Why would you delete everything?
Because I'm supposed to be a jerk, right?
That's all I have to work on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Your way into the ground. Sure.
I bother him, he says go away. I don't bother him at all, he says to do something else. Wonderful, fantastic, great. Yeah, I'll watch you even faster now. Man, you'd agree with that star stuff. You even made two of them.
I know, I made two of them. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I swear to gosh, I was only able to make one of them, but then I was like, why can't I make a second one? So I did.
Ooh.
Just sitting there
Oh,
like,
you get like one of them like up there for like nap time or something?
for nap time.
Maybe.
A disco ball for nap time.
Ooh.
No, but like it's more.
Do you understand how bright a disco ball can get, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can like subdue it a little bit.
You know what? Fun fact. I actually have a disco ball in my room, actually. Right there. Yep, right there. And yes, I am recording in my bed, like always. You know, I always record in my bed. You know, and sit back and relax and record in my bed. But don't worry, one day I am planning on getting like a nice setup.
So do like
It'll make your performances really cool, though.
Ooh,
That's for sure.
yeah.
Oh,
Your performances.
oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
I was putting like metal. How's a disco ball fit into that?
rave. Like a rave.
Raves use disco balls.
Like, I mean, they use flashing lights and stuff, right? So just use
Oh
that.
no.
That is. I don't know. Oh hey,
Oh, hey, what's up?
I need to speak to Son.
Can I ask why?
'Cause he does.
Cool, I guess just know you to be. You.
Yes.
Oh.
All right,
Hey, it's my friend. Come on.
Evelyn.
I don't think he'll want to talk to you about Evelyn.
Why not?
In fact, I can ask him this much right now. He'll say no. I almost guarantee it.
Yeah, if he's even watching.
He is watching. He's been doing it a lot more.
Maybe not all the
You want to talk
time,
about
but
Evelyn?
probably.
You want to talk about Evelyn, right?
I need him to not screw some stuff up.
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't
good
want to switch
point.
with you. With me. Talk to you right now. Tell me why you want to talk about Evelyn. Puppet tried that too. To ask him about it. Try and give him some comfort. He shut down. Went back to me. Right away. He really wanted back. So what do you want to know? And maybe he'll say yes.
Switch. What? No, I'm not gonna do that. The whole point of this whole thing was be like autonomous practically, so.
Just tell me what you want to know. And I'll try and convince him.
Should I even, like, intervene here a little bit?
I don't know, Monty. It's your choice.
Gotta explain to me, man. What's going on here?
He's the only one that can answer me truthfully.
About what?
About what really happened.
Are you suspecting him in this?
No. But I don't think he said everything.
You don't think he said everything? I saw everything through his eyes, too.
And you noticed every detail.
Much as I could. What else am I gonna do with that?
Eclipse, I gotta be honest. I don't think there's a reason to be doing this too much.
He doesn't want to talk about it because it.
Why does he keep shutting down about it?
Why do you think?
What is
Why do you
this
think he
kid?
shuts down about it? Watch that kid for days at a time. She'd come in here every single day, and he'd hang out with her until everyone else was gone. It was just him and her left, because her parents were always
Oh.
late. There was no other kid that was as close to Son as she was.
No.
Oh, that would make more
Not a
sense.
single one. Why do you think he shuts down?
What? How close were you to James? Well, he came to Monte Gator Golf quite a bit. Maybe not like not every single day, because you know the holes don't exactly change, but pretty often. Why?
Wait. Okay, so Evelyn possibly. Okay, so Evelyn possibly died in the daycare, but was dragged off somewhere else to like the basement, pretty much. James died in Gator Golf. I think it was like what? Jamie was it? That died in like that died in Razor Size. Yeah. Something's not quite adding up here. Or maybe these are the souls that are maybe possessing the animatronics, maybe? Nothing like that they're possessed, but I don't know. There's be like more evidence to like them being possessed.
And his sister, Jamie. She wandered around. Maybe not like everywhere, but she did.
You still want to talk to Son?
Shut up.
I'm trying to think.
Something's going on in the back of your head right now, isn't there?
You're realizing something.
I need your help, Monty. What? You need my help? Oh, this is a hell of a day, man. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You're gonna owe me so much. I need you to get me lists of kids who hang out the most with their animatronics.
Well, who else is left besides everyone here?
Lefty
Puppet,
and Foxy.
Lefty.
Okay.
Allure already happened, right? I
Just
just asked Puppet about Foxy. Shouldn't she know?
she doesn't know everything. She doesn't know who hangs out with him the most out of those kids.
Aren't they like, you know, they talk about a lot of stuff, don't they? You can just go ask her if you want.
Puppet. Too paranoid and too busy looking at cameras all day.
Okay.
You have any idea what he's talking about?
I guess Puppet's doing security work
Guess
Yeah.
so.
or something. That would explain why she's so often up in. He hasn't been to anime night in like 2 weeks. Whatever. So do you still need anybody else, or want to talk to Sun at all?
If you want to have Sun out here, sure. I'm trying to call Foxy if you'll pick up his damn phone.
Hello. What do you need?
I need you to tell me the kid that hangs out with you the most.
Kid that hangs out with me the most.
Is their name Huey? Or Howie?
Yeah, it's Howie. Why? He often races the most. He's really good at the. He got the top 3 times on the track.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
Is there anything? Wow. I was talking about a mid-sentence. Crazy.
They're targeting the kids that hang out the most with the animatronics.
Oh.
Okay.
Just an observable thing now.
Evelyn was always done from the start.
Okay, so Evelyn hung out with Sun the most, and she died. She possibly died in the daycare, but got dragged to the basement. James died in Gator Golf. We know that. Jamie died in Mazercise. Okay, so Howie, and then probably going to end up dying at Foxy's Fast Track. Okay.
Was the one that was. Unless those kids are just the ones that don't go home until everybody else is gone because they're here the most.
Incredibly
Parents just
late.
drop them off and let. They be the. It's. Don't correlate, causate, those kind of things.
Causation doesn't equal causation. I see what you're trying to say.
They're probably just the easiest targets, Eclipse.
It's not just that.
I mean,
He's quite a mark. They die next to their favorite animatronic.
he didn't die next to us.
You're right. Died under your watch.
I'm
Oh.
lucky if he comes out tomorrow.
What
God damn it.
Why is there both green?
Dude, maybe a bit much. What do you want me to
Oh,
say?
and tell Puppet, that,
Oh. I didn't expect there to be an ad there. I mean, what do you expect? Ads pop up like
unless
never.
she's a qualified therapist, and never talk about it ever again, actually. She tried her best, but I could just, no.
Don't
I
therapist.
actively think she's gotten worse at talking to people in the past 2 weeks. It's crazy.
No, she has, definitely.
Who,
Man,
Puppet?
sometimes I was sitting like underneath making that second star thing, and then, what? The disco ball thing?
Disco ball thing. Yeah.
We're
Wow.
not talking at all.
It was really cool. Puppet really helped us out with that. She gave us an expanded knowledge base to work with. It was really good.
Yeah,
Man, we make really cool stars now. Stay calm here, Fazbear.
right.
We can make them into different shapes if we wanted to. You know that?
Ooh.
Like actual stars. Like, five-sided triangle things.
Or even like triangles, or like
Ooh. Squares.
Squares.
How did I predict that? How did I predict that?
It's kind of boring.
Or what else is there? A dodecahedron. How about that? A dodecahedron. For those who don't know what that shape is, I think it's like a 3D octagon, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. If I can remember how to spell it, I should be able to know exactly what it is. Let's see. see. Dodecahedron. Oh, wait. Let's see. Okay, so it has a number of 12 faces and 30 edges. No. So this is what a dodecahedron is. It's like a mix of like, different, I guess, shapes, I guess. Or it's got a bunch of like pentagons on it, basically. And yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Son, however, I still wish to talk to. Oh,
I can try to ask again.
here's the
It would
issue.
probably be in your best interest to, have a reason that he would be able to want to talk to you about stuff.
Because maybe I can make him feel better. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, you're not exactly the most sympathetic man. Empathetic person? That's the word, empathetic?
That's kind of true, but also I'm pretty sure, like, Eclipse is like nice enough to like at least like have like, some form of like sympathy or empathy,
Gonna have to agree with this guy here, this woman here,
I will break your skull.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no
I mean,
idea.
probably because Monty sounds like a dude, but is a girl. I don't know whether to refer to Monty as like she or he or whatnot, because I know like guys can have like that kind of like look on them. I mean, there are some guys out there with like long hair and like like wear feminine clothing, but they're a guy. So, or like how sometimes women will have like manly haircuts and wear manly clothes and do manly things, they're a woman, See, I want to know what's going on in this.
Is she right now, man? Because I'm feeling like a badass.
I'm so sorry. Anyway,
Alright.
Look,
I need to know why he doesn't want to actually ever talk about it. He's supposed to be the bubbly person. What if another kid called Evelyn shows him? He's gonna spit you out?
Well, I'm sorry, the way Eclipse said that was kind of funny.
Talk about it. He's supposed to be the bubbly person. What if another kid called...
Public. Why is Eclipse so funny? That's my question. I mean, I know, like, Solar's, like, the funniest character of all of them. Like, in, like, the whole Secure Breach show, like, series or whatever. Eclipse being the second funniest. I mean, I simp for both Solar and Eclipse. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse where I am from. I think it's supposed to be a supermoon as well, I think. I'm sure if we're gonna be able to see it because of all the light pollution and clouds and stuff. But, yeah. I mean, like I said, I know I simp for both, but I simp for Solar more than Eclipse. I still simp for both, pretty much. I think it'd be pretty cool to get to know Eclipse and Solar a bit more. I mean, who agrees?
Evelyn shows him. He's gonna spit you out?
Sometimes I get the feeling that maybe he puts it on because he has to. Here, son.
Because he's not gonna want to come out.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, Sunny. Oh my gosh, you know what this means though? Dips is gonna have to voice 3 characters and nobody else is gonna I'm gonna take a break. Oh gosh.
Hey.
Alright, should I be like... I don't even know if I should be here for
Poor
this.
Davis though.
I mean, I dealt with my whole thing with James and... Just get out. Right, okay. I'll be right back. Because this is probably 1-2 conversation. I'm the third party, the third wheel that probably should not be a part of it. So I'm just gonna, yep.
What do you mean you're gonna try to make me feel better about this stuff?
Listen, very carefully when I say this. You, as Sunrise, cannot hang on to it forever.
What? What? You just said earlier that...
Yeah, I did. Under your watch and all that stupid crap. I mean, technically true still.
But that doesn't exactly make me feel better.
Does it say it was going to make you feel better? Too much?
You did, actually. You did say it was going to try to make me feel better.
Well, not in like that sense. Maybe not feel like completely better, but like to the point where you're not getting like ultra mega stressed about it and hiding away when someone asks you about it. Okay? So, Soul, chill.
Almost exactly.
Then how's this? You can either mope about it for the rest of time, or you can actually prove to be helpful.
Helpful? What do you mean helpful?
This is the part where I say it. Moon is not exactly subtle at times.
So, I'm subtle? Me? I'm the subtle one. I'm a son. I scream.
Yes, no,
I like how the subtitles say ice cream when he said ice cream.
meant by subtle.
What?
Kids like you. They don't like Moon as much.
Yeah,
What?
you're both the same model,
What is it?
basically.
How did...
I want your help specifically because kids like you more than Moon.
With what? Exactly?
Trying to get our hair.
Hair? Like hair? Like...
No! That is just a saying. Jeez, Soul is stupid.
Think people grow on their...
No, God, you are an idiot and a half.
It didn't have. Oh my gosh. Why does Davis always have to scream at himself for like
Hair.
Hair? Like hair? Like the... Think people grow on their...
No, God, you are an idiot and a half. No, what I meant by head.
yeah? Why does Davis always end up yelling at himself for like minutes at a time?
Hair is our. So we can try and find the guy that killed Evelyn.
And how is this?
Because if you find them, you're gonna lock up and you're gonna bring Moon out. And I cannot have that happen.
What? Why?
You keep the kids away, you'll keep them with you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll be stuck with trying to find a guy. And let's just say on the off chance that you somewhat see them or somehow do, you're gonna break. And then you'll transform back into Moon because he can't say no to you. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Your job is to play with the kids. And I cannot have you doing that if you keep breaking at every single hair of Evelyn. Do you want
So-
another dead kid on your hands, son?
No, I don't want anyone to die. I just... I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
So you're supposed to protect children and play with them.
I just...
What?
I see then. The coward's way out.
Coward?
I mean, yeah, his son was more of the coward, basically, of all of them. Like, in the game, he's kind of a coward. Well, kinda. In Samujo, he, like, at first was a coward, but he, like, grew over time. This son, yeah. Soul, yeah, he's pretty much
I'm not a coward. I just...
Well, you're a chicken. Oh. I just spit everywhere. Jeez. So, you're a very troubled soul, that's for sure.
Yeah. Usually trauma is best dealt with by calling them a coward,
Yeah.
dealing with it.
I really don't don't care for their trauma that much.
I mean,
Especially when kids are on the line.
well, that's a good point.
But I don't care about yours either.
Ooh.
So, when that time comes, you're gonna have to say no.
To what? Switching?
To switching.
When
Why'd
what?
you
The
jump?
killer is there.
Why does he jump? Why?
When that time comes, you're gonna have to say no.
To what? Switching?
To switching.
Why did he jump? You're such a goofball.
When what? The killer is there?
Probably.
Or something similar, because if I see him, I would gladly come out.
You can't.
Yeah, because
Why?
let's keep the kids safe.
Keep the kids at bay.
Yeah.
Whatever, Eclipse. It didn't help him at all, by the way.
I imagine it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But to be very fair, I don't exactly know how to help in that regard either.
Said you would, though.
Said I try.
Didn't. Just telling him it wasn't his fault would have been enough.
And how's this? He monitors over 50 kids a day at a consistent basis. The likelihood that he has every single one of their names memorized pretty high, actually.
Yeah.
He's a son, after all. But he cannot watch every single one at the same time.
True.
Statistically, impossible. It's
True.
not his fault. But when that time comes, and I need somebody to keep the kids away from a goddamn killer,
I can do that, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not like you made Blood Moon into a killer. Well, Eclipse's intention wasn't necessarily to kill kids. Well, I don't know exactly what his intentions were or whatever when he made Blood Moon. But Eclipse did seem mad when, like, he said, Blood Moon, what did you do? You know, and Eclipse was pretty pissed about that, so, yeah, I'm assuming that Eclipse does, like, have a soft spot for kids, definitely. Yeah, because, like, if he didn't care about kids, he would have been like, yeah, I don't care, I'm not getting involved in any of this. Like, he wouldn't even, like, fix, like, camera system or whatever if he didn't really care about kids. But if he does care about kids, you know, he's doing all this stuff. You know?
I don't know why you think I can't.
you're not as popular.
I can keep the killer away from the kids, though.
Can you keep the kids away from them?
Can deal with somebody who threatens the kids in the daycare.
I'm not asking for them to threaten. I'm asking them to be able to stop the kids from going to that man.
I had to, yeah. Wouldn't be pretty, though. I think you know that, too.
Yeah.
If you knew who it was, I'd suggest you tell me.
If I knew who it was, they'd be dead.
True.
Don't need to deal with any more of this
If
ludicrous
some random person comes into
Okay.
my daycare and tries to lure kids away,
Why does Eclipse have, like, such a potty mouth, though? I think, like, out of everybody, Eclipse or Monty has, like, the dirtiest mouth.
and the son sees it and it freezes up, it becomes me. I'll know what's happening, too. And that person won't be allowed to leave with the kid. It's that simple.
Right.
He'll be fine.
You're gonna kill them, aren't you?
Yep.
They threaten somebody, yeah.
You
Yep.
won't. It's one of the reasons I don't want you to either.
Can hold back.
Will you?
At my best. Restraining somebody who's trying to harm a child is in my protocols.
True.
It's ingrained in all.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I think I know where this is going. If there's something that, like, if there's something that our moon has told us, or has mentioned. Wait. You know, if someone threatens to harm a child, they would get killed. Right? And Eclipse is trying to prevent that. I think I know who the killer may be. Maybe. I'm saying maybe. Because guess who tried to kill an adult but also killed a child? Moon did. You know, and guess who that kid was? Jonathan. Because he had an abusive father. And he was harming a kid, right? Which was Jonathan. And Moon tried to kill Jonathan's dad, also ended up killing Jonathan in the process. Maybe Jonathan's dad is the murderer. If that isn't saying something, I don't know what is. And maybe Eclipse trying to prevent that because he doesn't want the same thing happening. You know? I think that's possibly it. You know? Because I can't think of anyone else. You know, can't be Wanda, if she's too old. Can't be Henry. He has no reason to. It's not FC. Possibly not. Because why else would he freak out if he saw a dead kid? Right? Why else would he still be traumatized? You know? If I'm correct about this, that'll be insane.
Both me and son, actually. Also, we call security alert, but that's besides the point. Usually that's his job, by the way.
What?
There?
Calling security alerts.
Sure. Want to go back in there now, or I don't care. Cool. Cool. Man, is it just me or that guy, like, real weird?
Yeah, another half of it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
But
Can see what he's
for that.
trying to do, he's just not really good at it.
Eh,
That's an understatement, though, ain't it?
Him and Puppet both. God, they're so weird.
Really bad at communicating.
True.
Communication.
But, you know, they might be word at they might be bad at communicating, but their heart's in the right place. So, at least I hope Eclipse is.
I mean, I'm trying my hardest. I feel like Simon and I communicate better than them at this point.
Yeah, you guys can't even really talk.
Really?
Well, not yet, not really, anyways. But yeah,
Such outcasts. Weird.
things go from another dimension.
So. Yeah, totally. Like aliens or something.
Don't.
What?
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 What are you talking about?
I'm just gauging. All right, suppose we'll see in time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay.
I'm a smart woman.
Alright, well that's it for today's video, so hit the subscribe and hit the bell to go stay long and come below and see some more Eclipse and Puppet Show reactions. I'll see you guys next video. Total Eclipse time.